Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Shaikha Shakmal bin Azlan Shah. I am one of member of Group 4. Here we're gonna discuss about forum discussion, and our main topic is about the differentiated instruction. In our group, we are consisting of 5 members. The first one is Nur Juliana. The second one is myself. My name is Shaikha Shakmal bin Azlan Shah. The third one is Nur Izurin. And the fourth is T. Jingswan. And lastly, Priscilla Peter. First of all, I would like to discuss about the introduction about the differentiated instruction. What is the differentiated instruction? Differentiated instruction is an approach to teaching that recognize and accommodate the diverse learning of student needs, of their interests and abilities of students in classroom. So, in here, the rationale for implementing differentiated instruction lies in the acknowledgement that students vary in their learning styles, their strengths, weaknesses, interests and readiness levels. In our forum discussion, we're gonna discuss and elaborate more about this one statement. This statement about differentiation involves the way that teacher respond to the needs of all students. So generally, this is thought of as being about providing multiple resources, maybe or ways of offering information. So maybe that our student with different needs can learn and grow. In here, regarding to the statement that I tell, there are 2 types of questions that we're gonna elaborate more, or we're gonna discuss more in our forum discussion. The first question is about why differentiated instruction are necessary for the teacher or student in the classroom, and the second one is about how we as an educator, how we as a teacher gonna respond to the needs of student in terms of how we're gonna delivering our information, how we're gonna implement our teaching styles, and also how we're gonna providing multiple resources based on their student needs. Here I'm gonna talk about why differentiated necessary for the student and also for the teacher. The first point that I found is about diversity in culture and also linguistic term. As we know, in Malaysia we have different type of background for different type of culture or language and so on. So in school there are so many type of races, such as we have Malay, we have Chinese, we have also Tamil, and we also have different religion like Islam, Hindu, Buddha, and etc. So for student perspective, student culture and linguistic backgrounds are becoming increasingly diversified in classroom. So differentiated instruction consider the unique requirement of students from various culture and linguistic background. So we as a teacher, we need to ensure that all students have equal right and also have equal access to learning opportunities. That's for students' perspective. Move on to the teacher. What is about the teacher's perspective about diversity culture? Teacher can culture responsive education strategies and resources. Maybe they can promoting an inclusive classroom atmosphere that respect to their background, respect to their maybe their religions, and embraces of variety. So that is the point that I found for why differentiators are really necessary for student and also for teacher. Okay, move on to the how we as educator, we as a teacher gonna respond to this our student needs in terms of how we gonna delivering our information, how we gonna implement our teaching skills, and how we gonna provide to the multiples of resources. Okay, the point that I found about the how is distinctive content. Okay, first one is about the tier assignment. Okay, provide tier assignment with varied level of complexity to address various levels of preparation. This method enables the teacher to student to select challenges that correspond to their present in understanding and suitably challenge them. Okay, the second one is about the flexible reading material. Okay, to accommodate varying reading abilities and preference, we as a teacher can provide reading materials at different reading levels or in different media, such as we can use text, we can use audio. Right now we can have podcasts, we can have like such as Spotify and YouTube and so on. So yeah, that's all from me. I would like to pass to the next presenter, which is Miss Julia. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Juliana binti Muhammad Somci and my matrix number is ESEB3393 Today I'm gonna want to have a speak of why differentiated instruction necessary for teacher and student in the classroom. As for teacher, it develop an effective educator that is not just give knowledge. In a differentiated classroom, the teacher assumes that different learners have differing needs and proactively plans lessons that provide a variety of ways to express learning. It also gives benefits to students and it helps students from falling behind. Next, to examine students of how good the understanding they are. The teacher may still need to fine-tune instruction for some learners, but because the teachers know the varied learners' needs within the classroom and selects learning options accordingly, the chances are greater that these experiences will be an appropriate fit for most learners. Effective differentiation is typically designed to be robust enough to engage and challenge the full range of learners in the classroom. Okay, next is how I as a teacher fulfill the need of my student, which is the first one is I usually create learning station. During my class, I prepare the different things for learning sessions. Alright, other than that, having group discussion to discuss student results and finding in order to prepare them to do their revision. Sometimes I also prepare quiz and homework using creative ways such as puzzle, gaming, and at the end of the class, I give some rewards to my students. This is how I implemented differentiated instruction in my class. So this shows that students will feel that they are appreciated by their teachers. So this is all from me. Thank you.
I'm Priscilla Peter Young. Why is differentiated instruction necessary for teachers and students? For teacher, supporting inclusive education. For differentiate instruction help teachers create an inclusive classroom where every student, regardless of background or ability, feels valued and capable of learning. Inclusive education aims to accommodate all students, including those with diverse learning styles, abilities and background. Differentiate instruction allows teachers to cater to these variety needs, which is ensure equal access to education. Inclusive education focus on supporting every student to success, and also differentiate instruction enable teachers to tailor their teaching methods to meet individual learning requirements and reduce barriers of learning. And the next for students is enhance engagement and learning. Differentiate instruction in conjunction with inclusive education boosts students' engagement by offering accessible and appropriate learning opportunities. When classes are tailored to each student's interests and skill level, they become more motivated and they engage on their classes. Increases engagement and productive learning opportunities benefit for both teachers and students by improving academic performance and creating a happy learning environment. And also for how we as teachers respond to needs of students in terms of delivering information, teaching skills, and also providing multiple resources and also etc. The point is building relationship with the students. By building a relationship with students can help teachers better understand their interests and also shortcomings and abilities, which will guide your teaching strategies. Teachers who build good relationship with their students are better to comprehend each student's unique needs, offer helpful assistance, and also foster a positive learning environment with the children. And also students feel more safe and more at ease in the classroom when they have a strong connection with us as a teacher.
I will explain why differentiated instruction are important for the teacher in the classroom. So one of the reasons is to improve classroom behavior. So differentiated instruction can assist in handling disruptive behavior in the classrooms. So students frequently act out in typical classroom settings because they are bored, uninterested, or lonely. So when assignments are finished fast and easily, students may become bored and act out, which may lead to other students acting out as well. So by practicing differentiated instruction, students can choose assignments that are appropriate for their level of proficiency or skills and finish work that fits their learning styles. So because of this, they are more likely to do their assignment and refrain them from misbehaving, which enhances both the classroom environment and the behavior of the other kids. So next, I will talk about why differentiated instruction are important for the student. So one advantage of differentiated instruction is that it makes learning student-centered. A flexible, individualized education that adapts to the students' changing needs is provided through student-centered approach. So students are able to engage in meaningful activities. For instance, giving them an option makes them more likely to assume responsibility for their education, which improves their performance. So now I will talk about how to practice differentiated instruction in the classroom as a teacher. So firstly, assign a study buddy. So teacher can assign study buddy, which known as a classmate peer coaching. It is the act of assigning two students together can promote active learning environments that nurture and supports positive learning experiences. So students who actively help other students learn are reinforcing their own learning by instructing others. And the student receiving the in-class assistance will feel more comfortable and open interacting with others. So next, the second step is teacher can use choice boards. Okay, use of choice boards is a strategy that can help simplify lessons, lesson planning, and address learning requirements. So it is easy and simple to design and implement in the classroom, and can also help promote learning as well as stimulate student motivation and engagement. So choice boards provide students with the power to choose how to learn a particular subject or concept. So this freedom encourages them to be more responsible, accountable, and independent in their learning. So it also allows them to work on the activities at their own pace. So the boards are useful for the teachers as it enables them to identify and use students' interests and preferences to stimulate active learning and student engagements. So choice boards can be created for weekly tasks, homework, projects, and even assessments. So choice boards enhance students' motivation and engagement in the classroom while using the differentiated instruction to promote learning. So that's all from me. Thank you.
To conclude, I think everyone should be clear by now that differentiated instruction is really important, because there are so many types of different people in the society and they all have different learning styles. We don't want to allow many students to fall behind the education system just because they are different. To make our education system more equal to everybody, we have to make differentiated instruction a norm in our country and all over the world. To do that, a lot of time and effort will be spent on the teacher's account. People will need to prepare all sorts of teaching materials like choice boards, set up different systems like the buddy systems, and a system that have varied learning challenges. The difference in the level of difficulties. To do that will require a lot of time and cost. However, it is still very important. I think that the government system and the states and national level will have to come up with suggestions and agenda that are more clear so that all teachers can follow. We need to know to what extent that we need to differentiate our instruction in order to benefit all but not take up too much time and cost. This is the conclusion of our group. Thank you very much.